To our country. I'm pleased to visit the area, whether it's McAllen, whether it was Laredo, whether it was El Paso, now in Brownsville, on a number of occasions. And he has reinforced the idea that anyone who comes here sees that this is a community with a border going through it. And this crisis, that some call a crisis, we have to view as an opportunity.
Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti has a new plan now to deal with the immigration crisis. The mayor wants to help shelter undocumented immigrant children here in Los Angeles while they await court hearings on whether they can remain here. Tonight, KCAL9's Bobby Capel has details.
I mean, before you get partisan, before you tell me where you are on immigration, these are children. As a father, who are we as Americans if we don't step forward first?
A new twist tonight in the heated immigration debate that touched off these protests in Murrieta earlier this month, as federal authorities figure out what to do with the undocumented children coming into the U.S. from South America. Today, LA's Mayor Eric Garcetti said the city is taking steps to potentially bring some of them here to LA.
I see this as not just a moral issue, but as a practical one.
It's kind of a slap in the face to U.S. citizens.
Homeless activist Ted Hayes has lived in Los Angeles for 3 decades and opposes the idea because he says there are already American kids on the streets of LA that need help first.
Senator John Cornyn and Congressman Henry Cuellar have teamed up and sponsored a bill they think will ease the burden on the border. It basically revamps an existing bill that protects immigrant children from countries that don't border the U.S. Here's how the proposed bill breaks down. Migrant children from Central America will have 7 days to request asylum once screened by health workers. Immigration judges have 72 hours to determine if kids are eligible for relief.
This is the kind of thing that happened rapidly and can end rapidly. The president just needs to be absolutely clear. You cannot come to America unlawfully, and if you do, you're going to be deported. And then he has to execute that. That can be done on the current law, and it must be done.
Well,
just to put money in to try to take care of this surging flow is not the right way to go.
Well, I'm interested in the prevention business. We ought to be stopping people from crossing that border, not apprehending them after they get inland. So, and the president understood that, and interestingly, he did not know that. I'm comfortable that he was not knowledgeable about where his border patrol was stationed, and he gave me indications that he would work with them to move them upward where they can be side by side with the border, or with the DPS, with local law enforcement, with the other individuals who are sending that message all the way down to Central America. Don't send your kids, don't come up here, because the border is secure, it is shut down.
Approximately 70% of the Border Patrol agents have been reassigned for administrative duties, and those duties include the processing of aliens, caring for aliens, transporting aliens, and it's leading a very porous border in our country.
Right now, though, you say the drug cartels are really fueling this problem. How so?
Well, the drug cartels are the ones that are organizing and orchestrating this situation. What's happening is that the aliens that are coming from Central America can simply come up through the port of entry and get the same result that they're getting now, which is this free pass.
Some call it the beast. To others, it's the train of death. But to all these illegal migrants, it's a free ride bound for their American dream of washing dishes, picking lettuce, or carrying bricks.
We work under the sun and all that thing over there. No, if you're born over there, your life is gonna be different. You're gonna work in the office, go to a nice high school, go to a nice college, you know. But I don't think we're stealing their money or their jobs, you know.
Just like Pink Panther in the classic movie, hackers work best when they're lurking in the shadows, no matter where in the world they're operating.
The hotspots of fraud are Indonesia, China, Russia, the Ukraine, and a number of South American countries. That's usually where a lot of fraud takes place. And again, the reason is it's difficult for law enforcement in those countries, because they're not up to speed, to investigate and prosecute these types of crimes.
It's not just the lone hacker kid sitting in his bedroom stealing your money.
I think the more sophisticated the hackers, the people that we have to be concerned about, the ones that are doing it for criminal purposes, are a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and a lot more organized.
Choosing to use their computer skills for crime over a legitimate job is simple economics, Mitnick says.
Imagine if you're living in Russia or South America like Venezuela or Colombia, and you're making $250 a month, and you're just getting by, yet if you commit computer crime, you can make thousands a day.